New and updated mods are out now for Farm Sim 22. In total, 18 mods were released today on the in-game mod hub. All platforms got 11 new and 4 updates. The PC and Mac players got 3 new. If you like staying up to date with all the latest mods and news in Farming Simulator, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, let's check out today's mods. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, we have a new map, Envira. It's called New Envira Farm. This is from Natto Play, and it is their first mod on the mod hub. They say that it is based off of the Amazon city of Envira, Brazil. There are 51 purchasable fields, 8 of them with missions, and as you can tell, there's only a couple like squared off fields on the map, and everything else is just forestry area all the way around. It's also kind of interesting, a couple little places like down here, for example, a lot of this area isn't even there. Starting off, yes, we own the outside of the map, but as far as owned areas, we've got Farmland 11 and Farmland number 1. This is going to be your main farm and the only field that you have. And if you're like me and don't have grass selected, the field's not even going to show up for you, so just heads up, you will need to turn that on. It is a grass field. There is one custom fruit on the map. It is black beans. And your main farm area looks like this. We have some larger sheds over here. A few, I think there's 7 required mods on here. We have a gated area to get into the main farm, and then our silo is way up here on the top, and is pretty much directly dead center-ish of the map. It does have a custom growth calendar though, so that may be something of interest to you, and there that is. And if you're curious what you get in new farmer mode, we have some small tractors in here. We've got a semi-truck, small combine harvester, small truck, a couple tippers, we have a header, small little baby plow, tiny cultivator, we've got a planter, fertilizer spreaders, large ones actually, front loader, and then we have a couple front loader tools. And as mentioned, there are 7 required mods, and here they are. Next up, we have something pretty exciting. This is the Cowshed Maxxum series from Cypher. This is also their first mod as well, and it is pretty darn cool. We got 145 horsepower on here with a variable transmission, 250 liters of fuel, kind of low actually, 31 miles an hour, and 5.4 tons if it matters. Now, engine options, we can bump that up. We got 145, 155, 169, nice, I see you, and 175 as you would expect to see this. Let's go with the 135, 169 horsepower. Love that. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, we have Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Fredestein, Nokian, and back in again. We do have twins, there you go, weights, everything that you think would be on here. It's on here. Rear fenders, we have standard and big extension, so you have full control over those fenders in the back, so that's great. I love that. Interior options, we have standard, dark gray, beige, which looks awesome, black, which looks super cool. We're going with black in there, even though it'll be warm when you put your butt down. A window tint, we have a standard, light, medium, and dark. Dark is basically like, what's that, like a 5% tint, something like that? It's ridiculous. Exhaust grid on here. On the other side, we have chrome and regular. Beacon lights, we have a standard set. We have rotating, big, strobe LED, strobe white, and standard. I like the strobe white. Let's go with that. Accessories, we have the roof bar with the hella lights, and then standard, so we'll go with those. Decals, you can debrand this thing. Basically taking away all the stickers, which is kind of neat. Make it like a stealth tractor. Oh, I think that's just so cool. Extras, we have a forestry cage, which we can throw on if you want to. I will. Front loader options, we have Hauer or Nada. Main colors, there's your color palette for that. I'm going to go with Cowshed Matte Black, and I'll explain why. Forestry cage. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm going with red there. Rim outline color. It's very rare that we get to see this option specifically, and I'm very grateful for it. If you don't want that rim outline, just make it the same color as your rims. But I'm not doing that. I'm also going to go with the matte black there, and that is what I am talking about. Check that out. Oh, that's so cool. We've got full control of all of the lighting on there, so a lot of light, which is great. Help window turned on. Doesn't look like we can open any doors or anything like that, but what a cool looking tractor. Oh, love it. Next up, we got the John Deere saddle tanks from EY Modding. Good to see EY Modding back on the mod hub today. So these will hold liquid fertilizer. They will also hold solid fertilizer and seed. So they hold all kinds of stuff, and they work with his mods. So we have the John Deere 4755. We also have the John Deere 4020 or 4320, or the John Deere A. So now we got a nice plethora of machines. Let's start off with the John Deere A. We should just be able to pull up right in between, and they attach nice and easy. Make sure you got the correct attachment on there. There we go, brings it in and out. So we've got a really nice animation there. Kind of slam the tractor into the ground. What happens if we load this up too fast? No. Works just fine. All right, so there is that one. Now let's try the 4000. This is going to be the same setup for the 4000, 4010, the 4020, or the 4320. Any of those mods. Bam! Just like so. Very cool. And lastly, I have the base game 4755. I'm also bringing this plate back. I've had that one Farm Sim 22 first released. We're bringing it back, baby. There we go. So base game 4755 hooks up perfectly fine, and we even get some custom setups in there for it. That looks awesome. That is epic. You can see it kind of sets up with the front bed. So look at that front. There you go. Yeah. So it hooks up like that, but it's got a little bit of an offset. Nonetheless, this is very cool. Oh, something even more cool. They're independent. I just realized this. So I got liquid fertilizer and solid fertilizer loaded up here. So these are completely independent tanks. Oh, now that is cool. Next is something super cool. This is the Husqvarna S2800. These are splitters. They're axes. They can be found, of course, not in axes, but in chainsaws. We have a new version for $400 and a used version for $100. So let's get that used version. Can we throw it? Unfortunately not. It is shaking though. That's great. I placed down a big pine tree, so let's see what happens when we go to use this thing. Here we go. And yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I have instant cut turned on, so that's actually not gonna do anything. Not allowed to cut this tree. Well, how's about that? Very cool, very cool. I've completely ruined everything. I mean, it's working. Chop, 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 chop. It's supposed to have an animation to it, but unfortunately, I cheated. I'm sorry. Next is an interesting one. This is Mudguard. However, it is Bavette in the game. The modders are from Agri Design, and I don't think they're American because Bavette, that's a different word to us. So there's that. This is kind of cool though. So what this does is it allows you to put mud guards on pretty much anything. So I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to get one of my favorite tractors in the game. Where's my case? Here it is. So we'll go with that. Now, this does not have mud guards on the back. Not even close. However, when I come up to this, hook up to it. Hopefully it's pointed the right way. Yeah, there we go. Hook up via 3-point. Now I have mud guards on here. It's kind of cool when they flap around. It's very, very neat, but I'm curious, can I still use my 3-point for something? Got a tiny little mulcher on here. Let's see if this still hooks up. And the answer is no. So basically you got to pick one or the other. Do you want mud guards or do you want your mulcher? This should be able to hook up to the front as well. And there may be another way around this, but I can't think of any. Hey, you can put them on the front too. Hey, it's my new front weight. Next up, we got the John Deere Bale Spear Pack. These are just a couple different sets of Bale Spears, all for front loaders. So we have one where it's a kind of a large vertical. We've got here kind of spread out with or without the top spike. Then we have top spike with 2 on the bottom. And then we have kind of a mishmash, hodgepodge, if you will, set up for square bales or maybe 2 different round bales. Very cool. No customization options, though. Next is a big old low loader. This is the Lizard Excalibur. It can be found in just Excalibur, though, which makes things very nice. It's a big low loader, and you've got different colors. We do have some custom chrome colors for the rims, which is nice, but it looks like these are the same colors off of a Valtra. So I guess there is that as well. Nonetheless, very cool, very nice. Would have been nice to see those extra colors on the mains, but it is what it is. Next, we have the Pavelli RAT Pack, and I'm a little bit confused. So there's 2 trailers in here, one showing that it's like an auto load and one showing that it's regular. However, both of these can be modified as a low loader or bell trailer, and they can both have manual or automatic loading. They got similar customization. Actually, the same customer is there. I don't know what's going on. I feel like an idiot right now. So since I'm pretty sure they're both the same, we're just going to talk about the first one. It's hold 52 bales if you make it a bale trailer, or you could set it up as a low loader if you want. It also has a working width of 9 meters, and I have no idea what that even means. Wheel brands, Continental, Trelleborg, BKT. Back in, we got a couple different ones through there. Brands, we could do Pavelli, Case IH, Kloss, Duisfar, Fendt, which looks very interesting. A couple different colors through there. JCB, John Deere, Kubota, which is very nice. However, it still says Pavelli on it. Landini, Massey Ferguson, McCormick, New Holland Steyr, Valtra, Zetor, and Black. Basically, it's just color options. Loading mode, manual or automatic. As we mentioned, we'll set up automatic. Beacons, we have flashing. We also have rotating. Rear lights, we have a design number 1 or a stock design. Then we can do design 2, 3, and back in. Name on here, we can do numbers between 1 and letters of Z. Attachment type, we have a K80, which is a ball hitch or a pin hitch. Air hoses, we have spiral or non-spiral. It's nice that we have that option. Tension belts, yellow or orange. It also says no tension belts. If you're doing auto loading, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Type of license plate we have for the map itself, or we have different setups on there, so you could do that if you want to. Hub colors sold here. You can change the color in the hub, which is very nice, and then rim color, we can change those up if you want to as well. Just going through double checking to make sure there's nothing I missed here. Nope. I swear those are the same trailers. Next we have the watering cans packs. We have a plastic one and a metal one. As a matter of fact, I think I had a couple of these sitting around my grandparents' house when I was younger when I'd water the flowers for them. These hold 50 liters of water each, which is a ton of literage. I would expect maybe 2 or 3, but hey, that is what it is. Weighs 60 kilograms, so you can pick it up. It has a working speed of 7 miles an hour, which is really interesting. As a matter of fact, I want to grab one of these. Can I? Nope, can't transport to it. Where is it? Here you are. Turn on a help window. Enter vehicle. Start the vehicle. Okay. All right, turn it on. Let's see, fill it up. Water. 80 liters. Oh, 80 liters. That's 60 in there. The mod says you could use this to irrigate your crops, but I have no idea what I would use this for. We also have a pair of placeables for all platforms. Today, taking a look at the cattle area, and for some reason it will not let me buy cattle right here. Have they changed the button on me? Nope. That's gonna be an interesting one because they put a trigger right in front of a door that also has a trigger. So the animal dialogue's over here? Oh, that's just wrong. That's not even in the right spot. Whatever. All right, let's go inside. We'll take a look. Let's see what we've got through here. 15 cattle can be had, and we've got an extra room over here. I wonder what's in here. Oh, it's a place for the milk and a couple refrigerators, of course. And then we have an area upstairs. Now, I want to know, how do we get up there? All right, so I got an idea, and I think it's going to work. Every time I jump, it says open gate. So let's see if I can do that. Oh, I didn't do it right. Oh, I did it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's grab this ladder here. Nope. Place it that way. There we go. And then, can I jump in? Yeah. Oh, I did it. That's so cool. All right. So you can actually utilize what it gives you to get up there. And then when you're done, just set the ladder back to the side and jump in close. Darn. Come on. Please. It will be funny. Do it for the gram. Yeah, it didn't work. And your last new ones today for all platforms going to be the Old Wood Sheds. They say this is Old Wood Shed, but they do give a range of prices. So basically, this is your standard wood shed, you know. If you are curious, we do have lights to turn on and off. Very nice lights, by the way. I like those models. And then same thing over here. However, we've got a bunker silo. So if we cut on everything, you see we have a chaff level in there, which is super cool. Then we have another version right here, which has solar panels on the top. And then a version with solar panels and a bunker silo there as well. If you go with solar panels in easy mode, you're going to be getting $2,400 a month, which that's a lot considering this thing costs 75 grand. make your money back fairly quickly. Jumping over to our mod updates for all platforms at the Lizard Maverick X3 version 1001. They've removed the turbine whistle sound. Now there's only the pure engine sound. They've also removed the animation, except for the combination of the two mouse buttons pressed, or LB/RB on Xbox and L1 and R1 on PlayStation, by which it made an example of a manual handbrake. But many players did not read the description of the mod and did not understand how the animation worked because it didn't completely lock the wheels, and if you left when brake is on, well, it would then lock the model and having a gearbox problem, something like that. If you could tell, this is translated, not the greatest in the world, but they removed that. That's gone. Much easier update on the Zetor Major 80 version 1.2. Rear and front working lights model has been improved. Front loader console model has been improved, and minor bugs have been corrected. 114G and 124G series got an update to version 1.3. Visual errors corrected on the model and added new optionals. And your last update today, we have the Fliegl GRS Volume Shovel Pack version 1.1. They've added color configurations and added some improvements. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, we have the Lamy Shovel Pack, or Lamy? Lamy? Not quite sure. Either way, we've got quite a few in here. These all work with telehandlers, supposedly. So telehandler. Yeah, there you go. So your first bucket, 1,000 liter capacity. We have with or without counterblade. I do like it with, so we'll stick with that. We have a 2,200 liter bucket. We've got a grabber bucket, 2,000 liter. A couple different sidewall options there. And then we have 2,500 liters, another version. Oh, 2,000 liters, 2,500. A little bit different. Same thing, though. And we got a new roller for PC and Mac players, the Discotass 3M. This is a 3-meter roller with 60 horsepower required and weighs 3 tons. Hook up via a 3-point hitch. And are you ready to roll? And your last mod today, we have the Pavelli RAT Pack additional features. As you know, DD Mod Passion adds an additional features for PC and Mac players. Basically, they've added Italian license plates and added support for lubricating grease. And that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you do, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure that notification bell's on as well. That way, you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. We already dropped Farm Sim news earlier today, talking about custom modding Steiger 715. And the testing list has been posted on the community tab as well. So check those out. Otherwise, just hope you have a great day. We'll see you later.